What's going on?
Oh, hey, Richard. Yeah, I'm actually just freshly back from a really cool fan expo. It's cute.
What are you dressed as?
You don't know?
What, a scarf?
Well, isn't there a clue?
Who?
I'm Tom Baker, you fool.
Oh, right, of course.
Before that, I was John Pertwee.
Yeah, anyway, passing past that, we've got a great show lined up for you today.
What are we gonna do?
We are going to watch a film by a guy named Chris Maruna, The Rental.
The rental. What's he renting?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Is it a camera?
Could be.
Is it an Ari?
It's not likely.
Is it a red?
Go in your TARDIS and roll the thing.
Okay.
Hey, Chris. Welcome back to the show.
Glad to be back.
I don't know how many times you've been here, but it's great to have you.
Always good to be here.
So, tell us about Rental.
Rental. Yeah, that's interesting. It's sort of Brian De Palma-esque short film about these bad people that rent an apartment and take the money and dispose of the person that comes to rent the apartment.
Is that right?
That sort of gives away the entire plot, but it's interesting in a sense.
That's fantastic. We'll just put voice things over that.
But it had an interesting mood to it. I enjoyed doing it because it had a very nice mood to it, and the actors actually were quite well suited for it, I thought. Mm-hmm. And so as far as putting together like a B-movie factory film, I was quite pleased with everybody that was involved and the way it turned out.
Where did it take place?
It took place in an apartment of one of the actors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good, right?
Which was kind of handy.
Keeping the budget low.
Yeah, keeping the budget low, that's right. And took place in the apartment of one of the actors, and we just shot it on location, and it was the apartment, everything about it was actually suitable to the story.
Fantastic. Yeah. So it was a one-day shoot, 2-day shoot?
It was a one-day shoot. I think it's about 6 or 7 hours, I think, in total. And it's on YouTube.
Did you have to write it? Did you write?
Oh, yes, that's right. I wrote it and I directed it as well. It's one of my favorite ones for the B-Movie Factory.
Well, that's fantastic. So I think we should probably watch it.
Why not?
Okay, big screen over there. Toasty, let's roll that film.
Go for it, Toasty.
The Godfather just wasn't believable.
How can you say that? It had the family thing, jealousy, power.
He was romanticized. Gangsters are not like that in real life.
Then you prefer Goodfellas.
Well, yeah. Those gangsters were scary. They know how to get work done.
Godfather was more artistic.
Sure, The Godfather looked better.
So it's art versus realism.
Yeah. I suppose so. You should have just punched him out. I mean, he's blood all over the place.
Yeah, I know. He's so annoying. All that begging and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm here about the apartment.
Sure, come on in. Room 302. Stick to the script, okay?
Okay.
Oh, you must be Mr. Aiken.
Yeah.
Come right this way, please. Want to have a seat?
Mind if I take a look around first?
Sure.
$1,000 in cash, right?
Have a seat.
It's hard to find apartments right now. There's a really low vacancy rate. What the?
You were supposed to jab it into him before he looked around.
He's a big guy. I had to make sure the syringe was full.
Oh well, one more deposit and we're done.
Yep. So, where to next?
Florida?
Cool. We can go to Disney World. The next appointment isn't for half an hour.
Must be an early bird.
Okay.
Go shut the door.
Okay.
Oh, I thought this was Ted's apartment.
Hey. He stepped right out. You want to wait for him?
Okay.
Come right this way.
Okay.
Have I met you before?
I don't know.
Why don't you have a seat?
No, but you can. Put the syringe down. Sit. Both of you. Put your hands up. Behind your head.
I know who you are. You were in the coffee shop this morning with that strange guy.
He's my tracker.
Tracker?
Yeah, he tracks psychopaths, like the two of you.
Hey, you left quite a trail for me, you two. 15 bodies in 6 different states, plus whoever you killed here.
Aren't you supposed to read us our rights and take us downtown for a chat or something like that?
Sorry, we're kind of like you when it comes to that.
Let's go get some coffee and figure out what we're gonna put in the report.
All right, you buying?
Yeah, I guess it's my turn.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver B Movie Factory, where movie making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. So, we've got Vanessa Gibo coming up next.
Okay, what film are we going to watch on this one?
I think it's called Don't Let Go. Oh, it's going to be great.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Sorry. Try that again.
So good to have you back. It's so great to be here. Don't let go. Please don't let go. Don't let go. Don't let go me.
And that's the name of the film we're going to be watching today. It's called Don't Let Go.
Don't let go.
Vanessa was in this film and she's going to tell us about it.
There was me and Sarah Vandevever. I forget how to pronounce the last name, but Sarah. and Walter / Caw.
/ nobody?
/ has many names.
Oh.
The man of one face but many names.
Ah, that's cool.
Yes.
That's a different way of going about it.
Yeah. He's really funny though. He's very funny. He plays the spiritualist.
Oh, does he? I've met him.
Yes.
Well, at least one of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And he also wrote it. It's a piece about a seance where two young girls go in to just dabble with the black arts because they think it's funny. And then there's also Manoj and Dwayne, which come up, but I'm not going to give away who they play.
people.
Do they?
I don't know. Do they? Do they play
Maybe.
nobody? The writer from the last film? I don't know. I don't know. So where was it shot?
It was shot at the Vancouver Bee Movie Factory Clubhouse.
Oh, they have a
Yes.
clubhouse.
They do have a clubhouse.
Do they serve sandwiches?
They do, but they're those tiny little finger sandwiches,
not
and there's
actually,
always
like,
like
clubhouse
cucumber.
sandwiches?
Yeah, and it's
It's
just like
just
having
like,
high tea, and it's kind of girly, and it's not really worth going.
Well, okay. Well, anyhow. Yeah, so who edited the film?
Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart. Oh, he's a
yeah.
popular fellow, this one.
He is. He is a very popular man about town. Him
Shot
and
in
his-
colour?
his hat. Yes, shot in color.
With cameras and everything?
With cameras and lighting. Actually, it was lit really interesting. He did lots of play with the lighting and the depth. Yeah, on a GoPro.
On a GoPro?
On a GoPro. He got lots of depth with GoPro.
This is a man who's determined to make a feature film on GoPro. Not just wakeboarding, slow motion shots, but like actual feature film stuff.
If anyone can do it, Jimmy can.
If anyone can do it, Jimmy can. Yes, it's like an echo in the room. Have we talked enough about this? Should we watch the film?
Let's watch the film.
Let's watch the film. Toasty, roll that film.
So that's when she says, not in my store. And I'm like, what?
Really? You gonna let her talk to you like that?
How would you know me?
Call an ancient spirit. We are going to hold our hand together and call an ancient spirit. Don't let go. Whatever happens, don't let go of your hand. Don't let go.
Don't let go.
Okay?
Don't let go, Mel. Don't let go.
Today we are going to call.
I bet you let go first.
No,
I bet you let go.
Oh, whatever. Oh, your answer's so smooth.
Oh, you know what? It's that lotion I got at the mall the other day.
The place with the 2 for $20 deal?
Yeah, did you get any?
I never got anything.
Why?
Ladies, this is serious. Whatever happened, don't let go of your hands. Spirit flow into the yin yang circle. Darkness through the light.
I won. Mine left first.
No, mine did.
You're a liar.
I agree to disagree.
I disagree to agree.
You are weird.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver Bee Movie Factory, where movie making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Hey, welcome back. How's it going, man?
I'm good. So what we do now?
Now we're going to go to our next segment, which is going to be about green screen.
Green screen? Well, when would you ever use green screen?
No idea, really.
I mean, you can just go location, and then here we are in outer space. Don't need a green screen.
Clearly. But for those of us who do, or those who would like to know how to set up a basic green screen, we're going to show them how.
No, okay. Well, I think it's pointless. I mean, you never need a green screen. But whatever. If you say so.
Roll it. Hi everybody, welcome to the DIY segment where we're going to talk about the green screen, how to set one up in a very basic, simple way. What we have is, well, a green screen is what you're going to need. Any sort of high key green.
Richard! This is last month's episode with... Oh, Jeff. This is all going complete pony. Yeah, great. This is perfect. This is the absolute epitome of pony right about here. I mean, Richard! Richard! Where the hell are you, Richard? Oh, God, is anyone around here? Hey, you! Yeah, you, janitor boy, come over here. What's the head? Pick up my head. Never mind the body. Pick up my head, you fool. There we go. Right, yes, you. I need you to do something because we're completely out of time here and we got an emergency. I need you to explain to 10 million people how you key out a green screen. Do you understand?
Well, I've never done anything.
I don't care that you've never done it before. Look at me. My head has literally fallen off. Get downstairs to the studio and explain now.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy, that Toasty, wow. It is no surprise that his massive head fell off of his body, because, oh wow, he is just too much sometimes. However, he's asked me to come down and explain to you all how we key out a green screen. So, I guess without further ado, let's look at that. So, first of all, we take our piece of video footage and we drag that into our timeline. So there we have. Let's find the part of the movie that we want, because we have obviously this whole big thing here. Now, it is important that since we have these lights here, we want to make sure that at no point does Richard step in front of them, because if he does, then that's an element we can't key out. So just there, as you can see, his back and his arm is about to collide with that. So that's a portion of the film that we really can't use. So we can use it from about here. So there, that's the part of the film we're going to choose, because everything after that, pretty much he's standing exactly in our green screen, which will be our matte. So let's give that a try. Grab our keyer and apply it to the film. Now, as you can see, that was pretty much easy to do, and it already removed a huge amount of the green. We still have a little bit of work to do, but that's not that big a problem. We just go to our keyer, go to the settings, and check it out. Now, the first thing you'll notice is we have a color selection. This allows us to choose what part of the green hue we're going to remove. So as we move this around, we're going to lose some of the blues, but we're going to keep all the green, and that's okay. Now, to fine-tune, we go to our matte tools, and this allows us to manipulate the shadows, the midtones, and the highlights. And that's important because then we can remove a lot of the other rubbish that's around the edge there. Now, to double check and make sure that there's no part of the body that's actually being lost because of the keying, it's actually a good idea to grab a color generator, or any solid color. You can even use a background. I just think that colors kind of makes it easier to see. And what we can do there is just drop in a whole bunch of white in the background, and that allows us to see, is there any part of his legs or arms or head or whatever which is being lost to the color corrector, but we're actually okay. For the next thing we want to do, we want to remove these lights. So this is when we come to use our mask. This is also known as a garbage matte. This is the tool that allows you to remove the edges of stuff that you don't like. So here we have points in which we can arrange to move around our actors. Some of these masks are even animatable, so you can actually have the mask move around with the actors, which is pretty handy when it comes to it. And at the moment there's curviness and feather, which sort of allows it to be a little less blocky, but for the sake of demonstration I'm going to remove those. And as we can see here, we have Richard and the scene in perfect keying. Now, what we're going to do now, because as I said we have a bit of a problem with the feet there, is we're just going to simply zoom in a bit and move the picture down. So what we then end up with is a very simple movie cheat to remove a portion of the picture which is undesirable. And then if we go back to our movie and just hit play, you can see we have Richard standing with the dummy in what is essentially a perfectly generic white background. So what happens when we want to put him in an artificial background? Let's try that next. So we turn off our color here, and let's drop in a photograph of the Satellite of Red's control room. And all of a sudden, there we have our two actors standing pretty believably within the control room of the Satellite of Red. Now, what we can do, because the color tone isn't exactly right, we can add a little bit of color correction to Richard and the Dummy, in which we will use our highlight for color, and we're just going to add a touch of blue, and that's on the midtones and the highlights. And we can correct our exposure here, push the shadows down a bit, lift up the exposure, and all of a sudden we have a much more realistic looking thing. Now, what we can do there is move them anywhere we like, because they're now completely separated from their original background. And I'm just going to move them over to the left here, and all of a sudden, there we have it. So, I hope that explains rather comprehensively how to key out a green screen, and don't forget to tune in next... What? Oh. Sorry, sounds like the boss is actually yakking away. I better get Toasty's head back to Richard before he really starts to become a problem. Stay tuned.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver Movie Factory, where movie-making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Welcome back, everybody. It's that time, the segment you've all been waiting for, right, Toasty?
So, it's cooking with me?
No.
Oh, you mean it's that torturous thing that we have to go through and try not to kill ourselves?
That's right, it's a film. And the film today is Surviving in BC Part 2.
Ah, the sequel with George Kennedy and Ernest Borgnine.
No.
Fun. Okay, I guess let's go and see this thing, get it over and done with.
Yes.
Ah, the prefix of doom!
Welcome to another episode of, oh my goodness, it's Surviving in Best Cannabis.
Okay, so I believe we've seen this film already, right?
No, this is Bring Cash, the sequel, where one man ponders the existence of life, the universe, and other stuff, while thinking that it's all gone down the river.
He's just looking at this bridge saying, yeah, stupid bridge builders, they have no idea. I can build a bridge better than this. This bridge is stupid. Bridge is unworthy of my attention.
Meanwhile, in a long establishing shot of things.
This movie has action. Is it true? We're gonna see action? One of these movies actually has some oh, please, movie, please have action.
I think whatever's chasing him might actually catch him and eat him and turn him into a bunch of sadistic, ritualistic types of awesomeness.
That'd be cool.
It would be totally awesome. About here, a good place for okay, not here. But here it comes. Oh, it's got to be here, right? Because we've got this another wide establishing. Oh, how about here? And another wide establishing long shot. Where'd it go? It was a lot closer to him just a second ago. Where the heck is it?
I don't know, but I think the person who's chasing him, if clowns don't come flying out of their backside right about now.
Oh, there it is. It's got to be right about now. Here it comes. Here it is.
I don't think that the score is actually selling the point that anything else could possibly happen.
Attack of the Killer Dog?
Jimmy Stewart, well, they sucked up the entire budget just getting him on the shot.
Oh, no wonder there was no ritual sacrifice in the forest. Jimmy Stewart was there.
And Jimmy Stewart said no.
He said no. Kipper said no.
Can't do that.
Well, the director was Justin Ball, so that was good. It's a funny name. Ooh, 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 here it comes. Here it comes. That creature's finally the clown that you mentioned with the fuzzy feet is going to get him. Oh no, it's not.
Once again, we're left scratching our heads wondering why.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver Movie Factory, where movie-making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Sorry about that, Richard. Wow, it's like the digital equivalent of beans. Pardon me. Sorry.
Don't worry. 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 Don't worry about me. Yeah, so if you enjoyed what you've seen, consider sponsoring us by hitting us up at sponsor@indieaction.ca. Also find us online at indieaction.ca and on Twitter at indieactiontv.
We swear it's not all gassy. Sorry. Oh God. Sorry. Oh. No. Oh. Sorry. Oh God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Richard! This is last month's episode with... Oh, Jeff. This is all going complete pony...
Did we get that on camera?